Welcome to episode 8, first and only SaaS talk show featured on LinkedIn, where I cover secrets of rapid revenue growth for SaaS companies. If you're watching this episode for the first time, check out other series at our LinkedIn company page. I will leave a link to SaaS Growth Ventures in the comments below. Great. Without further ado, my topic today is how to gain a trust with a SaaS investor or potential B2B customer in 5 minutes. How can you establish the trust with investor simply in 5 minutes, you might ask? Or how can you quickly establish the trust with potential prospect and gain credibility from the onset? It is all about developing a good rapport. If you do those 3 things the very first time you meet someone, whenever it's to be in person or on a social networking platform like LinkedIn, those 3 things will help people see the kindness behind your goals and intentions. Within every conversation you initiate, there is a goal. There is something you are trying to convey and accomplish. It is what I like to call why you, why me, and why now? Why this important to me? Why this important to you? And establishing an immediate rapport conveys why they will pay attention to you, why they will draw the only logical conclusion possible. Working with you will benefit their life, benefit their career or their company. So let's break this down. First, let's talk about why you. To establish that trust and demonstrate your credibility, you have to share your superpower. Secondly, what are your hobbies? And thirdly, share your passion. And the purpose for all of this is to illustrate that you share a common connection with this individual and are a dynamic person. So what is the superpower? It's what do you do? What makes you exceptional? Basically, in other words, how do you help other people? And what special sauce or secret sauce do you have that will translate to that individual? What have you achieved for other people? How can you help that person? What impact can you make for that individual organization? So for example, my superpower is I help founders, SaaS founders, to grow sales and revenue in predictable way. That is my superpower. Now, the second one is your hobbies. Whenever you talk about yourself, your superpower, you also want to give them a personal insight, that you have other unique interests. And that interest can be anything from I like to garden to I like to play guitar to I like to paint. I do something and this passion is outside of my business and different from my superpower. Well, in my case, I tell people I've done 10 Ironmans. I do triathlon distances, and I share the genuine passion I have for training my body and mind to push my physical limitation in boundaries. And that's interesting to them. That's applicable to other areas of life. That demonstrates I'm not just sitting around and watching Netflix all day, or I am living and breathing my superpower. The third component, as I mentioned, is to demonstrate your passion. How do you help? How can you help them? And that could be that you help customers or help other people, or maybe you're part of a nonprofit organization. The point is that this is your opportunity to demonstrate that you are giving other people value. You're making a noticeable impact on other people's life. Now, to tie this all together, let's discuss sharing common connections. You can look up on LinkedIn, see how you connected to others. You can mention the person's name or how you met them. What groups are they part of? Or what is interested to them? At the end of the day, you establish trust and share your superpower and your accomplishment. Find that commonality or point of interest which can help to spark the conversation. Spark the conversation and build the relationship. Grab that personal interest And they will begin asking you very different questions to learn more about you. Either they're going to start talking about your superpower, they're going to ask more details, or they will start relating to their own hobbies. Maybe that they have something similar, maybe they have similar interests. Whatever they're connecting with the individual, they will end up connecting with you on the personal level. And that is the key. People do business with people, and people are more likely to do business with people that they like and people they can relate to. So now, how do you address why me?